welcome back here again to Movement Brings Happiness, and I hope you're having a great Sunday. Today's class is going to be a little bit longer just to indulge in your movement, but if you only have 10 minutes, then you can either choose to just do the first 10 minutes of this class or go back and do any one of your favorite videos from the last week. So for today, we're going to need a blanket, so maybe something warm to put on top of you as well. If you like, we're going to start the first few minutes just being a little bit still. Taking your blanket, we're just going to fold it into a little roll. So whatever you're going to use, try to get it looking somewhat like this. And we're going to place it on the floor. And we're going to place the very center of the back where the bra strap is. We're going to rest that part of the back on the blanket. So just getting a little lift in the chest, just finding a nice comfortable position, and then resting the back of the head on the floor. You can extend the legs out in front of you, really nice and easy. Or you can bring the soles of the feet together, allow the knees to open out to the side. If you want to open up the upper back just a little bit more, feel free to take the arms overhead. And really you should feel the very center of the back kind of lifting up. And we're going to stay here for a few minutes. So just kind of settle the body, make any adjustments to your position. And then allow yourself just to relax completely to the floor. Just surrendering to the shape. Notice how the back feels, how the spine feels. And notice if your chin is lifting up. So you can draw the chin down toward the chest to lengthen the back of the neck. With every inhale, just creating a little space and expansion in the chest and the spine. And as you exhale, just surrendering the weight of your body to the floor. Just coming here to a place, no work, place of rest. You don't have to try to bring the knees down to the floor. Just allow the legs, the thighs to be heavy. And as you're able, just to surrender to the weight, to let go. You find the knees begin to open up on their own. Becoming aware of the natural breath. Noticing how your breath is doing today. Taking your awareness to the rest of the body, just tuning into it. How do you feel? Any tightness, soreness, tension lingering? And as you stay in a pose, you may notice the pose begins to change. The way you feel begins to change. The pose might begin to become a little bit more intense. You might already begin to feel it quite intensely in different muscles, different areas. You may begin to feel a bit of release. Whatever you notice, whatever goes on in the body, just let it be. Just be aware of it. You might feel all of a sudden some blockages released, energy pathways opened. You might feel different sensations or energy passing through the body. You may feel muscles stretching, relaxing, lengthening. But really here, you don't have to control anything. Now we're going to begin to move out of the posture. So just first blinking the eyes open. Maybe taking the head and neck gently from side to side. I'm gonna swing the arms back around, take them on either sides of the knees. If you have the knees open, and draw the knees back towards each other. Extend the legs out in front. Once again, take the arms up overhead and just give yourself a nice big stretch. When we take the fingers, interlace them and place them behind the head. We're gonna lift the upper back and lift the head up, and the neck is completely relaxed. You can even use the thumbs to kind of support the neck. So we're not straining the neck up, but we're lifting up from the upper abdomen. Allow the elbows to open out to the side, and then we're gonna bend the legs and bring the knees up over the hips. We're gonna stay here for a couple breaths, gently pressing the lower back onto the floor. You might already begin to feel the abdomen activating slightly here, even though we're not really doing much work here. And go ahead and straighten up the legs. Keeping the breath moving. And we're going to take the hands, we're going to point the index finger to the left leg. So outside the left leg, allow the right leg to drop. Can you lift up and reach a little bit more? So we're twisting, we're engaging the core, we're engaging the legs. And then as you inhale, right leg lifts, arms lower overhead. And as you exhale, left leg lifts, arms go on the right side. So really pull from the abdomen, pull the body up, neck relax. Leg lifts, arms go back, and twist. Inhale to center, exhale, twist. Reach through the fingertips, pull the chest up. And exhale. Inhale. It's really nice, slow, controlled movements. Keep the body moving with the breath. Exhale, twisting, lifting a little bit. Inhale, back to center. We're going to do 5 more. Hang in there. Exhale, last one. And relax, hug the knees in. Chin to the chest. And roll all the way up to sitting. I'm going to remove the blanket. Just set it off to the side. I'm going to lift up the toes here. Keep the chest lifting, belly sucks in. Arms out, or maybe fingertips to the floor. Can you smile? And slowly roll all the way down. Legs lift up. Once again, we're going to reach up towards the feet. Lift the upper back, engage the core, and you can pulse here a little bit or just keep the hold still. Just don't tense the shoulders, don't tense the face, keep the breath moving. 2 more breaths here. Reach, 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 reach up through the fingertips, core engaged, and relax. Sit the head down. Gently rock from side to side. We're going to take a really nice, easy twist here, taking the arms out at shoulder level, keeping the knees over the hips. Take a deep breath in as you exhale, right legs. As you inhale, knees drop over to the right side. Just let them be wherever they are. Feel the stretch in the left side of the body. Allow the abdomen, the stomach just to release. Moving into the twist. As you inhale, legs back to center. And then as you exhale, just drop the knees over to the left side. You don't have to hold a particular shape, just let the legs go wherever they are. Upper back, shoulders stay on the floor. Inhale back to center. And exhale off to the right. Taking a couple deep breaths here. Chest facing the ceiling. Twist comes from the waist, the abdominal area. Back to center. Exhale off to the left side. Breathing deeply. Bringing as much release to the core, body. and back to center. We rock a little bit from side to side. We're gonna hold the right knee in toward the chest and extend the left leg out. Lift up the head, forehead to the knee. Don't hold the breath here. I'm gonna take 3 breaths. And sit the head down, extend the right leg out. Left knee comes in toward the chest. Hug it in toward the chest. And then as you exhale, lift the head, forehead to the knee. Your right leg pressing firmly down onto the floor while the upper back lifts up. And release, head moves down, foot moves down. We're gonna come just to lay completely still on the mat. So you can rest your arms on your belly, by your side, up overhead, really wherever is most comfortable for you. Connecting right away to the breath. We're gonna take 5 breaths here, just keeping the breath natural and relaxed. All you have to do is stay connected to it, watch the breath. And if you have your eyes closed, just go ahead and open them. You can rock, just roll over to one side, whatever you want to do, however you want to make your way back up to a seated posture. We're going to come all the way on the hands, tuck the toes behind you, and we're going to find our first downward facing dog. So begin by spreading the fingers wide, taking weight into the fingertips and elbows coming in towards each other. Go ahead and engage the core, lift the hips up. And really you don't have to have the legs straight. Just begin to bend one knee at a time. Feeling how the legs feel this morning. Release the neck. Shake the head, say yes, say no. And then walk the feet forward. Keeping the head really low, keeping the palms on the floor. Walk all the way up towards the top of the mat. Take a nice deep bend in the knees and just let the upper back hang down. Let the belly, the chest rest on the thighs. Neck super heavy. Just kind of hang out here for a few breaths. Be opposite hand, holds opposite elbow. Gently drawing the elbows down to the floor, creating a little length in the back body. But keeping those legs super active, keeping the legs bent. Find a release in the upper back. Dropping the hands to the floor, pressing into the feet, slowly rolling all the way up to stand. Make circles with the shoulders, back and front. Just loosen up the body. Take a little side bend, and having some space between the feet, sweep the arms up overhead as you inhale, and exhale, take a little bend, bending off to the left side. Inhale to center, exhale off to the right. It's really easy, don't strain. Exhale off to the left. Inhale to center, exhale off to the right. And back to center, releasing the arms. And take the left ear towards the left shoulder. Left hand is just gonna rest on top of the head. And we're not pulling down the head at all. We're just using the weight of that hand to move into a stretch on the right side of the neck. If you want to feel a deeper stretch, just draw that right shoulder down away from the right ear. This should intensify the stretch right away. Maybe dropping the chin towards the left chest. Notice how that changes the stretch. Take the awareness of the breath to where you feel the stretch. And then coming back to center. We're going to do the same thing on the second side. So the right ear towards the right shoulder. Taking the right hand, just place it on top of the side of the head. Letting that hand be heavy, letting the head be heavy. Using the breath to create space in the left side to release tension. Draw that left shoulder down if you want a little deeper stretch. Maybe see what it feels like to bring the chin down toward the chest. You might feel the stretch moving towards the back of the neck, back of the shoulder. And then go ahead, releasing the hand, bring the neck back to center. Inhale, sweeping the arms up, palms joining, gazing up to where the thumbs meet. As you exhale, you take a forward fold to hinge at the hips, bend the knees as much as you need to, drop the head low. Maybe begin to bring a bit of movement into the legs, bending one knee at a time. And then coming back to center, taking the hands in front of the legs, sweep the chest halfway up, shoulders drop back, hips pulling back, chest reaching forward. And exhale, just bending the knees, folding in again. Releasing the neck, releasing the shoulders. Pressing into the feet, bend the knees all the way back up to stand. As you exhale once again, coming back into your forward fold. Belly, chest rests on the thighs. As you inhale, palms on the tops of the shins, reach the chest forward. Find a little more length in the spine. And as you exhale, fold in. Pressing into the feet as you inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, move into a forward fold. Inhale, create length, space at the spine. And exhale, fold in. Taking the palms to the floor, we're going to step the right foot back, step the left foot back. Bring the knees down and then lower the chest and the chin to the floor. Inhale, chest sweeps in between the hands. And exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips. Pressing down firmly through the fingertips. Stepping the right foot forward. Bring the left knee to the floor. Coming up for a low lunge, press firmly down into the feet, sweeping the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, we twist left elbow on the outside of the right thigh. Really nice and easy. And back to center. Inhale, sweeping the arms up overhead again. Exhale, taking the hands behind the back, interlacing the fingers. Inhale, chest lifts up, squeeze the palms together, hands towards your back foot, lift the chest, maybe gaze upward or just look straight in front. Neck relaxed. And release. Palms all the way to the floor. Right leg steps back. Downward facing dog. As you inhale, left leg steps forward, right knee to the floor. Pressing firmly into the feet, sweeping the arms up overhead, palms join. Exhale, palms to heart center. Begin to move into a twist. Inhale, find length. Exhale, twist. Left elbow on the outside of the right thigh. Really nice and easy. And on your next exhale, coming back to center. Sweeping the hands up as you inhale. Exhale, releasing the hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers, lift the chest. Hands squeeze towards each other and reach towards your back toe. Neck really relaxed. Chest lifting up. And release the hands back down. Palms to the floor, left leg steps back. Downward dog. Maybe pedaling the legs one at a time. Inhale, chest over the hands. Exhale, lower down. You can bring the knees to the floor or keep them straight. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, the toes and lift the hips. Bringing the knees to the floor. Taking the hands onto the hips. Having a little bit of space between the knees, and maybe you like to fold your mat or put a blanket under the knees. Take the hands onto the hips. We're going to extend the left foot out to the side. See if you can get the whole foot on the floor and the toes and the heels in one line. But the left hand is gonna reach towards that left ankle. The right hand is gonna reach up and over. Feeling the stretch in the side body. Reach through the right fingertips. Roll back that right shoulder. And really, you don't have to go so deep. Wherever you are, maybe you're high, maybe you're low, just feel the stretch in the right side of the body. And coming back to center. Right hand is gonna come all the way to the floor. Left foot's gonna lift up. Left hand lifts up. And maybe you're gonna stay here. Maybe you're gonna find the ankle behind you and just kind of kick the foot back. Moving into a little arch, little back bend, neck stays relaxed. And this is optional. You're welcome just to keep the foot and the hand extending out. And dropping the left foot, coming back onto both knees. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So extend the right leg out to the side. Whole foot of the foot on the floor, toes and heels in one line. Square the hips to the front, sweeping the right hand towards that right ankle. Sweep the left hand up overhead. Keep leaning back into the upper back. Left shoulder leans back. Reach through the left fingertips. You should feel the stretch all the way from the waist to the left fingertips. Neck again relaxed. You can look down, you can look up, straight in front of you. Really, you don't have to hold any particular shape at any part of your practice. The most important thing is just to feel the body. Feel the stretch, feeling the effects of your practice. Using the breath to take you deeper, to relax, to expand, to strengthen. We take the left hand all the way down to the floor. Right foot lifts up. And maybe you're gonna stay here in a balance. Or maybe you're gonna bend the top foot, find the ankle, and just kick the foot back away from you. Neck relaxed. The foot draws the shoulder back, moving into a little back bend. And release. Come all the way back. We're gonna open out the knees. Maybe as wide as your mat. Sit the hips down and the toes are touching behind. Go ahead and walk the hands forward. We're gonna come into a child's pose. Resting the forehead on the floor, relaxing the belly. You can have the arms reaching out in front of you. So you can create a little more space and length in the back body, in the whole spine, the lower back, middle back, upper back. Take the awareness of your breath to the back body. Just notice how it feels. And that is all we have time for today. Whenever you're ready, making your way back out, coming up into a seated posture, bringing the palms together at heart center, bowing the head. It was great practicing with you today, and I'll see you tomorrow.